We're taking off on the 10 power moves for positioning for your next level. I just told everybody, listen, if you haven't already subscribed to Modesta Africa YouTube channel, do that now, because what I'm making reference to today, I have step-by-step tutorials on Modesta Africa YouTube that'll help you implement from today. This is what my heart is, truly. That I don't say a lot of things, just use a bunch of big words, sound very important, and get people to admire me. That is not what I'm out to do in life at all. I truly want what I say to be implementable. Look at my English. Come on, somebody. This is not my first language. I want it to truly be implementable. So YouTube has step-by-step tutorials. I mean, I script almost everything. Another amazing resource that I have for you is on modesta.africa/tools. I just updated it with an amazing tool that will profile you like never before on LinkedIn. It is a 3 to 4 page, because it is that descriptive of steps you can take to truly stand out on LinkedIn. So if you are at a place where you feel that, I know that I've got greatness in me, I know I'm going somewhere, but I also know, right, I have the humility, the vulnerability, right, the authenticity to know that I will have to grow into that greatness. You know this, right? Greatness is in every one of us. Absolutely every single person was brought to this earth to be great. But we all have to grow into that person we're meant to be. I am still growing, still becoming the Modesta Mahiga Mbuguni God put on this earth at such a time as this. Therefore, I will need people, I will need resources, I'll need to expose myself to challenges so I can push up against it, strengthen and grow. Modesta Africa YouTube channel is going to give you the step-by-step implementation, that actual plan you need. Modesta.africa. This is now the website. You're like, is that a URL? It is www.modesta.africa/tools. Has tools you can use. These are tools I work with my clients. Actually, I'm going to ask one of these clients to let me use her testimonial on Monday. These are the tools that I work with my clients, paying clients, thousands of US dollars, thank you very much, paying clients to help them get to their next level. And I have them on the site for free. Why? Well, because I can. And I'd like you to access them. So when I show up live, it's not just to get the numbers. I mean, you guys look at my YouTube. I don't have impressive numbers, but I have amazing content. Yes, I will improve my YouTube strategy this year. I have amazing content for your next level growth. So let's just get right on to this. Stay to the end because I want to answer your questions. Okay? And the thing about Q&As is one person will ask something and you're thinking, wait a second, that answers a concern I had as well. So it's not just about me answering your question, but you're going to hear other questions that'll get you thinking differently, that'll get you showing up differently. So the first thing I'm going to say, if you want to make power moves, and this is only for the people who are ready, not for the people who want to come in and kind of just listen to what I have to say and see, it is always good to learn from other people. It is always nice to expand your mind. I'm not here to just expand your mind. I'm here to transform your life. If you are ready to take action in the next 6 to 12 months, literally this next level we're talking about is something you want to walk into in the next 6 to 12 months, this is the life for you. These power moves are for you to implement. This isn't just, wow, what a dynamic speaker. I mean, that was so cool and just profound. I'm not here to just try to be profound. I am here to help those people who are serious, those leaders who know that they're great, but they need to grow into their greatness. They know that they know their stuff, but they could improve. They either could get better at what they're really good at, or they're just wondering, wait a second, I should be much further than now. I should get better results than I'm currently getting. I should be more effective at this thing that I'm doing, whether it is in my career or my business. So if that is you, please lean in, because the first thing I'm going to ask you to do, the first power move to position for your next level is hire a coach. People are like, oh, Modesta selling already, selling us from the first thing. She's like, go to my YouTube, go to my website. Now she's telling us to hire a coach. I'm not telling you to hire me, but I want you to know that when you hire a coach, you're basically you're cutting your learning curve exponentially. When you guys want to see my family go by, my girls just came from swimming. Their dad took them swimming, so they're going to move somewhere here, and that is okay. That is allowed. Hi, my loves, welcome back. Going back to hiring a coach. When you hire a coach, you're saying that I know myself. You don't have to crawl, my loves. You're going to be seen. I mean, this thing is scoping the whole space. So just walk to wherever you're going, because that now looks funny. Sorry, guys. I'm at home, right? This is my family. These are my people. Girls just came from swimming. All right. You're saying that I know I want to get there, but I am humble enough to say I don't need to do everything myself. Like the era of self-made men and women, self-made entrepreneurs, self-made CEOs, self-made founders, that era is gone. Every single person you know and admire has a coach. Every single person, without exception, that you know and admire as being top of their field has a coach. No matter how young or old they are, they have a coach. So imagine a person is gifted, they're talented, they're experienced, they've got exposure, they've got track record, yet they still have a coach. What does that say? If the people you admire as being at the top of their game, in their career, in their businesses, have coaches, hey, who are you and me not to have coaches? So a coach will help you focus your priorities. We are 360 leaders. There is home, there is life, there is parenting, there is marriage, there is extended family. We're trying to get that money out there. We want to have impact. We're in communities, whether it's faith-based, whatever. There's a lot happening all the time. There's our own spiritual growth, our own mental health. There's all of that, right? So you've got all of that happening. Almost everything will seem like a priority. You growing just as a person will seem like a priority. All right, so my fam, can you guys give me some time? Because I know I said you can be seen, but I didn't mean you're going to have a whole family experience. Let me just finish this live, girls, and then you can do your thing. Is that all right? Is that okay, Jed and Jude?
Yes.
I am so grateful. Thank you, my mamas. She's like, you're welcome, but I want to get my food. All right, if you can just, Jude, I know you went to the other way. If you can just go to your room so I can finish this, that would be great. Guys, yesterday was the alarm. Today is family. Just for you to see how life happens and you have to make the most of it as a 360 leader. If you've got all these areas, to me, my spiritual growth is important. My personal development is important for what God has put me on earth to do. Right? My marriage is important. My husband is important to me. So investing and nurturing, that is important. Parenting is important. Impact, making a difference to your lives is important. My mother, who's given her everything for me, is important. My mother in love, God's blessing to me, is important. So when you think of it, almost everyone and everything is important. How, as a leader, then do you focus your priorities? So a coach comes along, helps you focus your priorities. They come along and they help you build the skills and transform the behaviors that will help you be more effective. They're going to help you then walk out with accountability that plan so that you can get to that target. Like I said, if you are ready for the next 6 to 12 months to move to your next level, what you have always done is not going to cut it. If you knew what to do to get to your next level, you would be at your next level already. That's the honest truth. If you and I had what it takes to be at our next level, we would be at our next level. The reason why I have had 8 and I'm about to have 3 more coaches, yes, paid coaches. I have had 8. Some of them, I'm done with the growth in that area. Some of them I continue with for years, and I'm about to engage 3 more paid coaches. Is because I don't have what it takes to get to my next level in that area. I've had spiritual coaches, marital coaches, parenting coaches. I still have my parenting coach. I have had business coaches, a career coach, personal finance coach. This year, going to add one for YouTube, for marketing funnels, going to add a coach for, what was the other? Personal branding. Why? Because if who YouTube's a lot, I watch a lot of free webinars. Hey, who else is watching people's webinars? If with what I think I know and what I'm learning and all these programs I'm doing and certifications, all of that, if I'm still unable to get to my next level, clearly there's something I don't have. And I need to humble myself, admit that, and submit to another person who can help me get there. The investment in a coach pales in comparison to the value add that you get. And so the first move, I would say, get a coach so that this is not trial and error. You've got 6 to 12 months to get to your goals. You want to make sure that this attempt, this time, I don't know how old you are, like this attempt now is going to be better than the others. Why? Because I pray more now? Because I have a coach and they're helping me with foolproof, proven with testimonials, results that they have been able to get for other people. They're going to help me get those too. They're going to help me focus my priorities. They're going to help me overcome certain behaviors and challenges that have stood in the way of me getting to where I want to get, be who I want to be. And they're going to then help me with that, whether it's weekly, monthly accountability until I get there. So that's your first power move. If you want to get to your next level, position for your next level in the next 6 to 12 months. The second power move that you absolutely must do is update your professional documents. Now, this is why I sent you to my YouTube channel. When you go to Modesta Africa on YouTube, you will see that I have video tutorials on how to prepare your CV, your bio. There's also cover letter, but if you want one, your CV, your bio, your company profile. And I talk about how to position online. So if you have a web page, etc., what is key? I'm not sure if you've noticed this. So somebody's asking, what's the difference between a coach and mentor? I love that. I'm going to please pin that and we'll get back to that question. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I keep changing my bio. Have you guys noticed that? Go read my bio today. Look at my Instagram bio. What does it say? It's not what it said yesterday. As I serve people, as I get comfortable in my niche, I then see ways of articulating that best serve the person, the professional that I'm communicating. One of the things that I hadn't done, I was very much outward faced who I'd like to help and what I'd like to help them with. But I wasn't really showing up with the credibility I hold. And so some people could pass me by. So right now I've come up with my guns. Listen, I am a global award-winning African leadership strategist, coach, consultant, author, and TEDx speaker. Yes, I am. And you can go to modesta.africa/bio and see all of that. You can go to YouTube and find my TEDx talk. I didn't do that before. I didn't position well. And therefore, no matter what I know, this could be speaking to you too. No matter what I know, no matter what I've done, no matter who I've served, if I am not expressly saying that, and people are just going through my documents, they will never know. They will never guess. And they could undermine me. They could discount me, disqualify me. So get into the habit of reviewing and revising your professional documents. Your CV, your bio, your company profile, your web page, whether you're an individual, you're freelancing, consulting, your business, make sure you do that because no one's going to make those assumptions. You're in competition with hundreds, if not thousands, for any opportunity, business or career. People aren't going to say, looks like, you kind of like could be something worthwhile. Let me come and ask you more questions. Do you know how many applications? I have been in talent acquisition for decades. You could get tens of thousands of applications. And of course, you're going to go through a due process for everybody. You do not have time to start looking at applications that are incomplete, applications that are silent, they omit certain information, applications that don't show up with excellent. No, you won't. And so if you want to prepare for your next level, make sure you have these documents ready. Because you could be in conversation with somebody and they say, oh, wow, that sounds amazing. Could you just send me an email with your profile? I'd like to introduce you to somebody. Or I'd like to send this to our blah, blah, blah department. We actually really need somebody like you. And then you're going to ghost them for a week. And you're a leader that wants to get somewhere. You're going to ghost them for a week. Have these documents ready. And a pro tip, this is a proper power move. Do not send documents that reflect where you are. I'm not saying lie. There is an art and a science to this. Send documents tweak your documents so that they can reflect your next level, because that's what this whole live is about, right? This is what we're doing, positioning for your next level in the next 6 to 12 months. And so prepare your documents. You can tweak them, because guess what? Even if you're not at your next level, you have the makings of you at the next level. That's why it's the next level. It means you're somewhere here, right? Let me put it here. Let me not make it look bad. You're here. You want to go here. It means you have the foundation, the building blocks of going here. And so you can start muting those things that are not relevant to the next level and highlighting, really accentuating and bringing to the fore, to the attention of those that will be reviewing your documents, that look, this person's going to come and hit the ground running. I mean, we invest in their business. We invest in their social enterprise. They're going to be an amazing case study, because they have this going for them that they've been doing, or they've been involved in this aspect, which is very much aligned with where we're going. Don't make people fill in the blanks for you. Don't make people assume for you. Nobody's going to do that. Your family might, your best friend might. But the rest of us out here, including Modesta, who loves you very much, I'm not going to do that. If you don't look the part, I'm going to assume you are not the part, and I will go with the person that does. Even if I know you, even if I love you, I'm going to go with somebody who can deliver. So prepare your professional documents. I cannot stress that enough. If you don't know how to, go to Modesta Africa YouTube channel. There are videos. Get on that channel, go to the search bar, write CV, write bio, write company profile, write cover letter, write all of those and learn how to, and this is my weekend challenge to you, go do it this weekend. Get prepared so you're not ghosting people, so that you're not losing out on opportunities, so that you do look like that which you're telling the rest of the world you are ready for. The third power move, and I think this is going to be possibly the last one we do for today, because I want this Q&A. I already have questions coming in. The third power move that you should make, if you are positioning for your next level, come here somebody, it is to rebrand your online profile. Now, even when you meet a person in person, they're going to have a nice little exchange with you, and then they're going to go online to check you out. You may have a great personality. You're a good person. If only given the opportunity to come in, I would like to explain more. Ain't nobody going to give you opportunity to come and explain more if you don't look it right now. Because it looks like you're going to come in and show me more of what I've just seen. So updating your online profile is so key. It can make or break you. Who else goes and updates their online profile as often as possibly weekly or bi-weekly? Me. And I feel like, yeah, I've established myself in my field. Yeah, people know what I do and what I stand. It doesn't matter. No matter how famous you are, everybody knows who you are. You are the person in this area. They're not going to assume you want to go to your next level unless you expressly say you want to go to your next level. And because people now go to your online profile, if your online profile does not say you're ready for next level, they're going to believe your online profile. Oh, people, I don't know how to stress this. I am going to believe what you are saying about yourself online. I am going to believe that is you. If you are not what you are saying online, then say something different online. I am just going to go with your online profile. So if your online profile says that talks about something you did at entry level, if your online profile speaks nothing at all about what it is, the value add you want to bring, the experience you have that would then make you the candidate for that opportunity, the kinds of stewardship you've had, financial, leadership responsibilities, that then really makes you a great candidate. Even third-party testimonials. You guys just saw what I posted yesterday. I posted what other people spoke about my products and content, right? Because I could say whatever I want. I'm selling. I'm marketing to you guys. I'm advertising even now. So of course I'd say nice things. Of course I'd say things, for you guys to do business with me. But if third parties say that, you're going to be like, whoa. And then you check them out and they're solid. They're people with integrity. They're people that are high level. They're people that have done things themselves. And they're putting in a good word for her. They're vouching for them. Oh, then this person must be who they say they are. But if none of this is reflected in your online profile, I mean, if you don't even have a LinkedIn account, if you don't have a LinkedIn account and you're a leader that wants to go to your next level in your career or business impact, I don't know what to say. Make sure you open that LinkedIn account. On www.modesta.africa/tools, you will see a tool. Guys, I offer so much value in free content. And the people on the Leadership Success email list, they get the benefit of this every single Friday when I send those emails out. If you haven't already subscribed, go to modesta.africa and subscribe to those Leadership Success emails. I put content, I share insights, strategies, tools that I don't share anywhere else. Because those people have skin in the game. They show commitment, they show interest. There is a tool on modesta.africa/tools that will help you leverage LinkedIn for your growth and impact. You need to make sure you have eaten, you have rested, there's quietness around you when you're going through that tool. That tool is heavy. It is scripted. Why? Because Modesta wants to help you implement. I don't want to say big and lofty things and you're like, so what does that look like when I actually want to do the thing? I actually help you do the thing. It's like, step 1, go to this, do this. This is what I do with examples. So that document is slightly on the heavy side. That's a whole project for you, but it's worth the investment. Create a profile that speaks unequivocally of your ability to take on your next level. So if you haven't updated your online profile, I suggest you do. If you are serious about your next level growth, there's something else I'm going to say right now. My name is Modesta Mahiga Mbuguni. On Instagram, you will see Modesta Mahiga Mbuguni. The handle reflects my company, Modesta Africa. I am seeing you guys have names that are neither your business brand nor your personal names. You are taking away from people being able to associate you with the amazing things that you do and the value add you bring. If at all possible, unless you're hiding for some legal reason, which then, I can't help you. Please put your name or the name of the brand that you want people to interact with, without too many numbers and hyphenations and all kinds of things thereafter, so that people can identify you, so that when you are posting, that's a whole other lesson we're going to go into on PowerMoves, people start seeing your name and associating it with your niche, associating it with your brand, associating it with the value add that you bring. So those were the 3 PowerMoves, and I want to take questions right now. The first is that hire a coach. Era of I'm self-made, I did it my way. You want to get there, you want to get there fast, you want to get there effectively, and you want to see the returns on your investment, then hire a coach. If you could be at your next level by now, you would have been at your next level right now. Next level people are getting next level coaches. You will never stop getting to your next level. You will never get to a place you're like, I've arrived, I'm waiting for death. Everybody is forever looking for ways to add value, to impact their world, to make a difference, and of course to make that change. So hire a coach. Number 2 is update those professional documents. You want them to look like next level and not more of the same of the level at which you're at. And there is a way to tweak. There's a science, there's an art, and yes, it's a service I offer as well. That you can tweak your documents so that when somebody reads them, don't think people are going to read your documents and then if they're less than satisfied, they'll say, let me call him in and find out if they have. No, they're just going to go past him. I go past them. No one's going to say, looks like the makings of something, but there's something not there. Maybe if I call them and have an interview with them, they will clarify. No. You're just going to be passed on by. So update these professional documents, make them reflect next level, have them ready to share. People are going to be like, can you send me something right now to review? You're talking about, I am doing this and I just need, $1.5 million to get this thing. And they're like, brilliant. Send me your documents. Are you available in the next half an hour? We can actually get on a call with my partners. Can you pitch to us in the next half an hour? What are you going to do? Be ready to pitch. You're like, what? tell me twice, send it immediately and be ready for that pitch. Pitching is a whole other power move I'm going to talk about later. And the third thing is what I just said. Share your online profile, update it and make it reflect where you want to go, not where you've been. A lot of people talk about their past. Listen, I thought I had a really glorious past. I really have wanted to just reflect on my past and talk about my past. But that's my past. That's not even my present. How is that so relevant to my future then? I need to start speaking, looking, and interacting like that person I want everybody to associate me, like that brand, like that business I want them to associate me with. The best way to do that is like getting a pitch opportunity, it's like getting an interview with the whole world when you're on LinkedIn, for example. Whoever interacts with your profile gets to see everything there. So that's like your CV. What you're saying is like an interview that you're having. You know, the things that you're posting or resharing or the comments you're making and how you're engaging with other people. It says so much about you. This is an opportunity. Yet a lot of people are sitting there, oh man, you know, I wish I could grow my business, but nobody knows me and I'm out here and, you know, somebody else like I have been out of a job for a long time, or somebody else is mortified of leaving their current role, even if they're dissatisfied, simply because, there are no vacancies that fit my profile. No vacancies. Create your own vacancies. Make yourself relevant. Make yourself visible. Make yourself add value to others, and they will respond. And the best way to do that, thank God for the online world, is online, is on this social media platform. So I'm going to recommend that you open a LinkedIn account if you don't have it. If you do, update it to reflect the next level move you want to make in the next 6 to 12 months. Register your profile on an industry-specific membership site. So for development people, they might go to DevX, or some people go to NGO Jobs. If you're going to be, if you're making a career move, that could be a local in your country or a global search site like Indeed.com, etc., that you could register. And they're very industry specific sites and platforms that you could be part of, both online and in person. But I really recommend online because a lot of people will go there as opposed to what happens in person. And when people see you there and your profile is winning, they're more likely than not to look you up and want to engage you. All right, let's go over to the Q&A. Short and sweet, people. If you missed this, you missed this. What was the question that I had? I had a question. What is the difference between a coach and a mentor? Are they the same? They are not the same. A coach is a person. I just got this quote that came to mind. I'll share the quote in a minute. Ladies, please stop making that noise. My kids. A coach is a person, a professional that has the skill, the experience to help you move from where you are right now, not satisfied, you want more, you want to achieve better, to achieve a very specific goal that you're setting out to do. They're going to help you with, and they're truly guiding you, helping you. They're not giving you advice necessarily. They're not doing it for you. They're not even sharing their experience. It's not really about them. It's about you. What goals do you have? What is your current reality? What kind of options do you feel you have to move forward? And what are you willing to do? And then they're going to help you come up with a plan and an accountability structure so that you can get there. A coach is this is a professional, gloves, clinical. I am here to help you diagnose. I am here to help you with the prognosis, and I'm here to help you treat this thing. A mentor, on the other hand, is a person whom you admire, a person who has walked the road of challenges and failures and success that you would like to emulate, that you value their contribution, their insights, that likes you back and sees potential in you and would like to help you walk your path. Many a times mentors are people that are in similar fields to us. Many a times mentors are, either people we've worked with or that have helped us, or we see their impact in society, and we reach out to them, we say, can you hold my hand? Ladies, go back to your room immediately. This is unacceptable. You know what is acceptable and what is not. What you did is unacceptable. Excuse me for that. A mentor holds your hand, guides you to get to where you want to go. They invest themselves in you. I have mentored a lot of people, but I only mentor people that have direction. People who are going somewhere anyway and just want somebody to walk alongside them as they have questions, when they're at influx periods and they'd like advice. They would like to learn how you did it yourself. Just yesterday, somebody asked me a mentorship question. What do you do when the memories of failure in the past make you feel paralyzed to move on with decisions in the future? That's a mentorship type question. She'd like to hear my opinion. She'd like to hear how I do things. Coaches, it's not about that. I had another question this week. Somebody shared their vision for 2022 with me and their plan and their priorities. And they said, hey, so what do you think? I said, what do you think? Because it's not about what I think. It's not about my opinion. It's about what you have identified as a priority. I can ask you questions to help you really own and say, yeah, this is what I am committed to do. And this is what I am willing to do. These are the challenges I'm facing. This is the kind of environment I'm in. And so out of all these options, this is the one that seems more realistic for me to take on and execute. It is all you, and this person is a sounding board and they're a guide to help you focus and implement and reach your goals. I hope that answered that question. Any other questions? You're always on point. Bless. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Any other questions? I've shared power moves to help you position for your next level. For those that have just come in, we spoke about hiring a coach. We spoke about updating your professional documents and why that's so key and how they should reflect the next level and not more of the same. We spoke about your online profile because everybody goes there first and they're going to believe your online profile. Nobody's going to assume anything about your behavior, your thoughts, how you show up, how you perform. No one will assume anything. I'm just going to believe your online profile. I'll go with that. If it has blanks, if it is not reflecting you well, if you are just joking and you're really somebody else, that's on you. Whoever you show up as online is who I'm going to believe you are. Somebody says you have to first own it. Mentor is just to help you dig deeper in yourself. Thank you so much for that. EBM signature. You know I'm coming to you for YouTube, right? Guys, this is my YouTube coach. Creative Home 255. You talked about different types of coaches. What basic, most areas in life that need coaches? That I'd recommend? Every area in life needs coaches. Which is what? Every area in life needs coaches. Every area, everything. Like I said, spiritual coach. You're going to have a mental health coach. You're probably going to have a physical health coach. You're going to have marital coach, relationship coach, parenting coach. You're going to have personal finance coach. You're going to have a business coach. You're going to have a career coach. You're going to have a coach for handling transitions. You're going to have a coach for leadership development. Executive coach. You're in an executive position, which is what I'm certified in, right? You're in an executive position and you're making decisions. You know, you need to lead self, you're leading others, you're leading results, how to navigate all of that. So there's a coach. But determining what coach you need for now really depends on the priorities you have for yourself for now. And the priorities you think, are key for now depends on your vision. Where are you going? What do you want to achieve? And so what is the thing that you want to start with addressing? Some people will say, I need to handle my personal life because it's spilling over on my professional. Somebody else will say, I need help with time management. I need help with, there's a boundaries coach. I love talking about boundaries. I need to have boundaries between my work and my life and relationships because my work is affecting how I show up, or it's affecting my health, etc. So it depends on you. Where are you going? What do you need to be addressed right now so that you can get there effectively? That will be the answer to your coach. Somebody else will be like finances. I need to get my personal finances sorted. Everything else will come together if I start with this. Somebody else will say marital. we have issues in my marriage, and I'm telling you, things go sour at home. I can't even show up in the work context. So that is where I need most help with. It really depends on you. Somebody else like me, I'm talking about getting a coach for marketing funnels. Like I want to integrate marketing funnels in the way that I'm approaching my business. Talking about getting EBM here as a YouTube coach. And he's like, you do? Yeah, I do. Talking about getting a personal branding coach. And you're like, personal branding, Modesta? But you talk to us about personal branding. What do you need help with? I need help with my next level. I'm never satisfied. I have not arrived. And so if there's some place I'm going, what got me here won't get me there. I will have to then know how to level up. And if I know how to level up, well, I would have leveled up by now. And so I need a coach for that. So this is how I've made decisions. There's a time to me was a personal finance coach. Right now, parenting coach is a person I'm working with. I think she's amazing, Dr. Carol Chakwa. She's also on Instagram as well. She's actually on all platforms. All right, EBM. And don't find a coach just because your friend has a coach in certain area, right? I mean, you're living your own life, you're walking your own path. Please, just whatever is a priority to you, which is why you need to be clear about your vision. This is why I talk about purpose and vision a lot. You need to be grounded in something. You're not doing life because other people are doing it. You're not doing it for the likes of the popularity. What are you grounded in? What's your vision? Where are you going? What are the goals you set yourself for this year? Coming back to where you are, what is your current reality? What are the challenges? What are the opportunities? What are the options that you have? What are the limitations as you see them? They may not even be limitations, as I just recently found out in an area with my coach. And then deciding, so what is a priority to me? And your priority in an area may not be another person's priority. Your priority today may not be your priority tomorrow. So being authentic, being vulnerable, being humble, and listening. I don't know who you guys listen to when you're quiet. I listen to the Holy Spirit. I listen to God, and He guides me in what's a priority. He knows the whole world until it is folded together. And so He then will tell me what is a priority for me to act on. When I am talking, when I am doing, when I'm in action, I might think something else is a priority, but when I am quiet, there could be areas, my water is reflecting in my face. There could be areas of my life that I've probably buried down, that I am overlooking, that I feel are ugly, and I don't want to look at them. I don't want to come to terms with maybe I have a spending problem. I don't want to come to terms with I have a boundaries and a personality issue. I don't want to come to terms with I fear something in business, for instance. When I am quiet, I hear that. And then I just have to be, I have to be obedient. I have to submit and say, okay, I wanted to do that because I thought that's where the money is, right? Let me get help there and bring in the money. But I need to work in this area because when I work on this, then even when that money comes, it'll last. That money comes, it'll grow. It depends on you. Any other question? I'm going to take one more question and then we can fold this. I'll be back next Saturday with the others. We're going to implement, listen. Please don't come back next Saturday if you haven't implemented. Because I've already told you, when you go to Modesta.Africa, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. You will find the documents you need. The tutorials you need, the step-by-step moves you need to make to implement what I'm sharing today. And so CV, cover letter, bio, company profile, how to position online, all of that, how to position on LinkedIn, all of that is on Modesta Africa YouTube channel. You need scripted tools that you can apply. One of the tools that I think is so powerful is the 360 leadership assessment. It is getting other people to say how you show up, how they see you show up, the areas they think you're strong at, areas you could improve yourself. So important. We have we're blindfolded. We don't see. We have blinders on the areas we need to improve in. We have biases, but other people, you ask 3 people from work, you ask 3 people from your friendships, 3 people from home, you ask 3 people you admire, maybe look up to, that are also familiar with you. What they think, they all come back with similar things. They're not hating on you. They're not, coming up against you. They're not jealous of you. No, you got an issue, address it. So these tools, whether it's to help you really manage your time, set your non-negotiable values, do a budget, whether it is to help you profile on LinkedIn. I have leadership tools on modesta.africa/tools that are just going to make implementing this power move that you're making towards your next level all that more practical, simple, and seamless. The things that I've shared on this live, the things that are on Modesta Africa YouTube channel, the things that are on modesta.africa/tools, you implement them today, you will immediately start seeing the returns on how your market engages with you, but also how you feel about showing up as a career or business leader. Blessings to you, Sister Lydia, my coach as well. This woman humbles me. She is a great woman. She is a phenomenal leader. I mean, just being in her presence, you will see she carries greatness. She commands a presence when she shows up, and she has humbled herself and done coaching with me. She's gone through did we do an 8 or 10 week coaching? We did the master plan class. I think that was a 10-week program. We've since, engaged. She's subscribed to Modesta .Africa leadership success emails. These emails that come out every Friday. She's subscribed to that. She writes back. She's like, thank you for this. She's like, thank you, coach. When I post things, share that I'm going to be speaking somewhere, doing something. Look at her. She's showing up. She is at the peak of where she's at, but she's prepping for a next level and has the humility and the sensibility to understand what got me here to the pinnacle of my career is not what will get me there. And I am ready to submit to learn what it takes so that I can get there and pull everybody. She's really pulling a lot of people along with her. Pull everybody else with me. That is the markings of a leader and a coach. I'm being asked, what are the characteristics of a good coach? Very good. I'm going to say they, first of all, know how to coach, right? Understand that coaching is about the other person. It's about helping the other person get to the results that they seek. It's not about you and how good you are, which is why coaches don't even necessarily have to be at the level of seniority or success that you are. They just have to be good at, first of all, they have to like people, like to help them, get results, transform and grow. They have to want to coach, not consult, not tell, not criticize, not compare to how great they are and how this person should do. No, just be for the person. Ask the right questions, impactful questions that'll get that person thinking, that'll get that person owning, right, their path, and that'll hold that person accountable to taking the action, because coaching is very action oriented. It's not therapy. This is not a counselor you're going to sit there and have a conversation with. This is a person that is going to challenge you. That quote I was talking about, there's a quote that says, coaches make you do what you don't want to do so that you can be who you've always wanted to be. Coaches make you do what you don't want to do so that you can be who you've always wanted to be. So coaches, just like in sports, because that's where we most associate coaches with, they're going to make you do drills. They're going to make you face yourself, face the challenges that you have, whether it is attitude, whether it is skill, and they're going to work with you to improve that. Whether you're improving mindset, whether you're improving skill set, whether you're improving team, dynamics, whether you're balancing between showing up publicly in your gifts and your talent and your profession and your personal life so that you're a well-rounded 360 leader. A coach has to be a person that can do that. And of course, it has to be a person that can get you results. How will I know a coach has gotten me results? Check testimonials. Who else have they gotten results for? That will then tell you. Can a person who once failed in life be a good coach? Yeah, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Otherwise, what would I be doing out here? Failure. And I love this. I have a video on failure on Modesta Africa. Failure, to me, says there's a person who dared get out of their comfort zone to try something. I need just one person to tell me that you can hear me right now, because I just got off a live and people can hear me. Yes? Nice, nice. All right, so I had this question. We're talking about, getting coaches, etc. Just for those who just come in and they hadn't heard before, today's live was about, and I've already posted that, so you can watch it on my profile. Today's live was about the power moves that you make to position for your next level. We spoke about hiring a coach and why that was so key, right? If you knew what to do, you would not have done it. Absolutely everybody you admire, everybody moving and shaking anything anywhere has a coach. They know their stuff. They are skilled. They are gifted. They're talented. They have a lot of results that they can account to their name, yet they still have a coach. Why? Because the era of I can do it all by myself is done. Because if you are deliberate about getting results in the next 6 to 12 months, you want to make sure that you get lean, you get focused, that you are effective at moving everything else that is not key to delivering these results and making sure that you can focus on it and remain accountable to it. So I was talking about hiring a coach is the first power move you make if you are serious about positioning for a next level in the next 6 to 12 months. If not, then, just enjoy the life. The second thing was updating your professional documents, and especially updating them to make them reflect where you want to go and not more of the same of where you are, because you don't really want people to keep calling you out for the same thing, whether it be in your career or business. You want to express, you want to show that, hey, I can hit the ground running. I have the makings of what I'm saying. I'm asking for $1.5 million because I have the capacity and I am able to handle that. So how are you going to do that? Your documents will say that. And have those documents ready to share. People move quickly. The world moves quickly. Speed is key. Speed is so necessary. Imagine something being put out online. Everybody everywhere around the world, not everybody everywhere, but you know what I mean? Like millions are able to see it and able to apply it at any one time. Speed is key. So if you can respond, if you can deliver with speed, you're going to set yourself apart from everybody else. But how are you going to deliver with speed if somebody says, hey, send me that CV, or send me your bio, send me your company profile, send me a link to your work, and you don't even have it? Like, you now start calling people up, can you create one web page for me, please? What, didn't you know that this opportunity will come? I need to stand up for this. Didn't you want this? Didn't you initiate this conversation so that you can get to your next level? Well, your next level is here, right? And so it's so key that you are able to deliver with speed. And one of the ways to do that is to be prepared. Have those documents, your CV, your bio, your company profile, your online profile, have those ready so that when somebody looks for you, you're like, look, I am sending it to you right now. I have access to my computer, my laptop, desktop on my phone. They're synced, and so I can immediately send you any document I have anywhere on the cloud immediately. And I update my CV. I don't know how many versions of CVs I have. I probably have 10 now. My CV is updated, my bio is updated, and continuously reviewed and updated. What else do I have going? Company profile. I was telling you guys just yesterday, I had a completely different bio on my social media platform. Check me out today. Check me out today. Why? Because it is so key to own your next level. If you're going somewhere and you want people to bank on you, you want people to take a chance and invest in you, you want people to take a chance and partner with you, you want people to invite you to the table to make decisions with, and you're not showing up for you, you're not coming out serious, and they're going to be like, you know what, forget this person. I'm going to make this go up higher because I'm looking down. I don't want to do that, right? They're going to like, wait a second. They're not serious about where they want to go. Why should we be? So that is really, really key. That's the second power move you make to position for your next level. You're going to have those documents ready. They're going to reflect the next level, not more of the same. And you're going to send quality, excellent documents at the click of a button. As soon as a person asks you, like, yep, got you. Third thing was your online profile. We all check people out online. No matter who you are, how famous you could be, I will never assume you want this next level opportunity unless you expressly say it. I will never assume you're able to do certain things unless your profile expressly says it. I am going to believe who you say you are online any day of the week. Whatever you're putting out there online, I'm not going to assume anything else than that. Whether you're a different person, whether that's just you're just playing around, whether I don't know. I don't have time to try to read between the lines. That's not my job. I can barely do that with me in my conversation with my husband. I need to get your documents. I need to look at your profile, get a clear, compelling sense of who you are and what you're and the value add you bring, what you're able to do, and the difference you would make if I was going to engage with you. So these are the 3 power moves we spoke about today. There's 7 others. I'm going to be sharing this over the next Saturdays. And we were in a session of Q&A and people were asking different questions. And the last question before my phone went on mute that we had was, would you trust a coach that has failed? And I'm like, yes. As a matter of fact, I would not trust a coach who has not failed. A person who's failed in life means a person who has dared to achieve something, a person who has been humbled by trying to do it one way and found out that it won't work that way. It would be a person who then got themselves and other people out and has a track record to prove that. Yes, I will trust you sooner than I would trust a person who studied for a thing, then got the professional certifications and is sitting there high and mighty like, well, really, I want to know that you have gone through a similar path, maybe not the same, but a similar path. You've been bit upside the head by life, and you went and you recouped. You re-strategized, you rebranded, you reorganized yourself, and you relaunched. And then you have had track record helping not just yourself, because you can do for you, but others as well. I'm going to trust you with my results. You have updated my thinking data. God bless you. Oh, thank you so much. God bless you. So should we call it a day, my people? Because I am back next month. I am back next week, back next Saturday at the same time. And we're going to continue with 3 more power moves that I highly recommend you make if you are going to position for your next level in the next 6 to 12 months.